internet.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got a busy day ahead here?
Yeah, we're seeing some showers and thunderstorms pop up across the southern half of the state right now. So let's get to the radar. Just a few isolated thunderstorms over in the Sacramentos and also near the TRC area, now south of Socorro. And these showers are generally moving to the north and east, and they are bringing brief heavy rain. They could bring gusty winds up to 40 miles per hour and perhaps some small hail as they continue to travel to the north and east. But a wider look around the area, and you can see that the northern half of the state nice and dry right now, and most of that area is going to stay dry as we go through the rest of the day. However, up in the northeast and east central plains, there is a cold front pushing through, so that could bring a few isolated thunderstorms in those locations up in the northeast and east central plains here, and some of those could be on the strong side as well. And then down across the south, the southwest mountains and the south central mountains, we will likely see that activity that's already starting to pop up become a little bit more widespread. Of course, that activity will start to diminish as we head into the overnight hours after dark, and then most of us should be off to a nice and dry start. This is at Friday morning, 8 o'clock. Going into the afternoon, though, we will likely see a little bit more moisture move in as winds switch and become more southerly instead of out of the northeast like they are right now. That'll bring in more moisture, and so we could see a few isolated thunderstorms along the central mountain chain tomorrow afternoon, perhaps over in the Gila area, and we could see a stray storm even get into the metro area tomorrow. But then after Friday, high pressure is going to move in, and that's really going to limit any shower or thunderstorm activity as we go into the weekend. That's going to be right over us. So going to this weekend, the weather looking fantastic, a lot of sunshine around, but temperatures will continue to be well above average, especially for this time of the year. Here's a look at the numbers right now. Getting a little bit of a break from the heat over in the northeast where that cooler air is pushing in. Yesterday, you were topping out in the middle and upper 90s. Today, right now, you're in the 70s to low to mid 80s, so not as bad there. We're already at 83, though, in the metro area, and that's normally where we top out for the afternoon. So expect those temperatures to continue to climb up into the low 90s today. For the northwest, though, not looking too bad here. Mostly sunny and mild with highs right around 80 for Durango and the upper 80s for Farmington. Chilly tonight, dipping down into the 40s for everyone. The dry pattern continues for this area as we head through the weekend with a lot of sunshine around, and temperatures basically the same thing, looking at low 80s in Durango, upper 80s in Farmington. Down in the southwest, we'll see partly cloudy skies here with temperatures topping out in the mid-90s, and we'll watch for a few isolated thunderstorms over in the higher terrain there. And of course, there will be the chance for a few thunderstorms in the southeast as well. And it's going to be another warm one with those highs in the low to mid-90s. Cool in the evenings down into the low 60s. Another warm one for Roswell tomorrow. Back up to 93 degrees with highs in the low 90s over the weekend, a little drier. So once we get through Friday, the rain chances start to diminish there. Up in the northeast, partly cloudy. Could see a few isolated thunderstorms. These could be strong with gusty winds up to 40 miles per hour. You are getting a break from the temperatures, though, or from the heat with those highs in the low to mid 80s. For the northern mountains, partly cloudy and mild with highs in the middle and upper 80s here. So dry here. Will be dry for the Santa Fe area through the rest of the day. And then tomorrow, we may see a stray shower thunderstorm with dry conditions over the weekend and those highs in the mid 80s. Feeling like fall in the evenings, though, down into the low 50s. For the east mountains, partly cloudy and warm with highs in the mid 80s. Chilly in the evenings, down into the middle 40s there. And then for the metro area, another warm one today with highs in the low to mid 90s. Partly sunny today. We'll see that small chance for a stray thunderstorm tomorrow afternoon, and then after that, really looking dry and pretty nice for the weekend with those highs in the upper 80s and then overnight lows right where they should be for this time of the year, down into the low 60s. So right now it's feeling a little bit more like summer during the day, but then the evenings and the mornings are the time to be out and about because it feels just like fall, nice and cool.
Much nicer here than what they're getting in Australia. I'm going to talk about that here. Snowing